Interesting. Well, they recommended a dude, Tommy Gibson, right? He looked like Keith Urban's cousin or brother, right? Willing more tattoos and shit. And I used to be like Sam Kinison. He used to be like Sam Kinison. Well, Sam Kinison was a tad bit more obnoxious, yeah, and can come up with more obnoxious jokes and isn't afraid to say them in front of people for money, right? You know, like Andrew Dice Clay, right? And so I feel like my mother. I think I got burrito egg in my teeth. But she always used to do that to me too. Earl, I got anything in my teeth? You get too picky. Yeah, mom, you got something right there. Yeah. You look like Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. How long has that been there? You know, just being silly. But it happens. We eat, stuff gets in our teeth. Don't be so shallow and superficial. And like me and Patrick always say, you can't lie on your dick and everybody poops. That's my boy. I raised him. I'm proud of him because he protected his mother from herself. And I had to leave his mother because I was in a relationship that was voluntary. And I didn't have to protect myself from her any longer. You know, when you have a wife that sits there and goes through PTSD because of stress from economic, social situations, and says she sat over you, threatened, and contemplated putting a kitchen knife between your ribs because she was angry that she married you, you sit there and go, you couldn't just leave? You know, don't let the screen door hit you on your way out. But, you know, you couldn't just leave. If I get that kind of emotions, she would abuse me so much. Sometimes I think I might have to knock this bitch out just to get out of the house because she won't let me leave anytime we fight. Okay. She tries to control the situation and she won't let you. She'll attack you and yell at you and scream at you. And then you go, okay, I'm going to get up and go for a walk because I don't want to, you know. And then finally when I yelled at her so bad that she got scared and, you know, because I had enough and I didn't hit her or anything. I just thought, I'm going to have to knock this bitch out. She's crazy. And then I screamed at her like the Hulk and veins popped out. I broke a blood vessel in my eyeball. Because I screamed so loud. You know, and she just went, you know, and I went, okay, I'm never doing that again. I broke a blood vessel in my eye. That's like ripping your favorite pair of shorts, which my second wife did twice when she got abusive. Those are my favorite shorts, and you rip my favorite shorts. Shit. It's my favorite fucking pair of shorts. God damn. Women do crazy shit when they're treated like bitches. Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. A billion motherfuckers couldn't show me nothing. They bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Right? Okay. Money ain't real, you stupid cuntilingus faces. And then you get these people, I was a Christian. You weren't a Christian for 48 years. Why? Because you just told anecdotes from a comic book for money, but you couldn't understand the book. Okay, people write shit down. That doesn't mean they understand what the fuck it says. You do know that the Romans were the ones that crucified Jesus and then assimilated them to their... Okay, go read what they say they believe in. Okay, now read the book. First chapter, it says God neither a possessive pronoun or a first person be. The rest of the book, God is a possessive pronoun in the first person. Obviously, the Romans got it wrong, right? You've never been a Christian a day in your life. Forgive that and trespass, love, on eternal, faithful peace. When have you done that? When have you stood up and got tortured by corporations for doing that? Okay, you ain't been a Christian a damn day in your life. And don't say Gordon B. Hinckley and Russell Nelson died Christian, because they didn't. No, they're Romans. Dear Romans and countrymen, I knew Caesar. Okay, Mark Antony. Okay, do you understand? Gonna go have sex with his Egyptian wife? Rule the world? Watch out for Octavian, right? Beware the Ides of March, right? These people, they be taunting. They be taunting. I need more money to fuck. I know. Because you're a rotten bastard that's never been a Christian or a Muslim a day in your life. Okay? And then they'll get mad at you. That motherfucker said you're a motherfucker for money. He damn right. He nailed your ass to the wall. You bet your ass. I mean, I have to survive the bullshit too. I'm in Las Cruces, New Mexico, right where the Book of Revelation said I'd be born. Okay? I'm called Lord by my family. My dad's name is Raphael. My mom's name is Mary. And I'm Parsons, which means lay preacher, and I'm Junior, second coming of my Father. Just like it says in the story, for the people that mistranslated or tried to translate it, Vatican fucking knows it. The Mormon Church has known it my whole life. They tried to get me into the fold and turn them into their Joseph Smith clone. I was like, you guys suck at being Joseph Smith clones, because Joseph Smith ran away from a secular government that thought they owned people as property through money, and was told in Revelation and prayer to go live the ways of King Solomon and King David out in the frontier. And that the indigenous people that were kind would come to him, which they did. For fellowship, for friendship, for allies, for wives and husbands. Okay. But what happened is white men can't handle other men being with their women. Okay. But guess what? Black men can't handle other men from being with their women, right? Because that's all I've ever been with in my life sexually is black women. Okay. And if you say most black men can handle black women being with a white man, you are so full of shit. Okay. All the metal mucil in the world and all the fiber in the world can't get it out of your fucked up colon. Okay. You're a damn liar. Okay. It's true. Damn, dude, you ever dated a black woman and left the club and see all the black men outside holding their penis, asking in their leg, asking the girl why she's having sex with you instead of being fucked by him? You like look at him and go, wow, maybe she wanted to have sexual intercourse with a human being and not Secretariat, who thinks his dick is the greatest racing horse dick in the history of the racing horse dicks. Okay. And besides, if you're John, what do you do if the white guy opens up his pants and has a bigger dick than you? That's funny, isn't it, though? And it happens. Oh, it happens. Trust me, I was a jock. Okay? Locker room. God damn, and I'm a grower, not a shower. So, and nothing makes my dick shrivel up and go between my butt cheeks faster than being in a shower full of men having a dick measuring contest. Okay, I'm out of here. Sure, you wouldn't want to be in the girls' locker room either. Well, because half of them would be like, ooh, he's cute. I'd like to have sex with him. The other half, he's not as big as the guy who's winning the dick measuring contest next door. I'd rather have sex with him. Well, then go do that. Leave us alone. We're going to have fun. Okay. Junior high, what can I say, right? All these people, the people on Abbott Elementary, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay. 6th grade is, most of them are already going because they've been held back because they're in the ghetto. And they're already going through puberty and they're still in elementary school. Yeah. Now how would you act? Okay. This is hard, isn't it though? It's like trying to hold the ocean back with a broom. You can't stop thinking about the little teacher there. All the little teachers. Oh, damn, she look good in them pants. That woman just don't know. Oh, the woman who's going from 2nd grade to 6th grade? Oh, what were you thinking? Are you kidding? It's the 21st century. All I'm thinking about is, boy, kick the general out of the room and I'd titty fuck that woman till she'd be like, and then I'd be like, what? And then we'd have sex for 3 days and then she'd be running around going, that young man has a penis as a gift from God. That 13-year-old, I'm Mary Kay Letourneau and he's Billy. All right, that's all you think about when you're 13 years old. Okay. I'm not a liar. It's the truth. And I'm a Christian and I'm a Muslim. Okay. I will not lie to you. Okay. I was 13 and 14 years old. Okay. I know exactly what's going through a 13 and 14-year-old young boy's mind when he's in a classroom and there's a woman teaching the class and she's sexually desirable. Want to go to the janitor's closet? We could stay in the janitor's closet for 3 days. I'd listen to Johnny Mathis songs with you just to stay in the janitor's closet with you for 3 days. Well, yes, I would. I'd kiss you and tell you we're going to be forever loves until you go all Demi Moore and I go Ashton Crusher and then I'm going out with the girl from the 70s show. Because I think with my penis. I'm a heterosexual male. Why do you think we have to go? Okay, it's bar mitzvah time and bar mitzvah time for you. Quinceañera girl, come here. Hey, what? Ocean, broom, help. Yeah, okay. Been there, done that, right? You understand? Most of these people online that do anecdotes for money are dysfunctional and addicted to the attention that they seek to make money off of doing it better than other people. All they are is just Sam Kinison on recycle, and most of them aren't as good as Sam Kinison was at it. Okay, do you understand? And when I was young, I really liked Sam Kinison. I knew he's dysfunctional as fuck, but I don't trust televangelists preachers with their own daughters. Okay, do you understand? So, no. Or Al-Qaeda or Hamas or whoever. I don't trust Benjamin Netanyahu with his own daughters. He dresses them up in fatigues and has them murder people over money. He's a sociopath. I can't stand the guy. Okay, love him? Of course I love him. Hate the sin, love the sinner. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. When you forgive him 7 times upon infinity. You did 48 years? What the fuck? Man, motherfucker, you think once you would have prayed to Jesus and said, Jesus, help me. I'm stupid as the other fuckers that do stupid shit for fuck money. Please help me. I think I run the Mormon church. I'm one of the largest espionage corporations in the history of the world. Say hello to Benjamin Netanyahu, his little friend. Do you understand? Most people, Russell Nelson could not believe. He wouldn't allow his brain to accept it. There's no way that this guy's a Messiah. And he's like King David, John in the Bible. Are you kidding? I vomit you out my mouth. I've got absolutely no use for you. You're a lukewarm pile of shit that would sell his own mother for grandmother for necrophiliac sex to get on South Park or do a cameo on The Big Bang Theory or Highway to Heaven. Depending on your generation. Talking about my generation. You are a big, walking, talking pile of shit. Then you could have Bill Paxton pay you in a movie on weird science, right? But that wasn't Bill Paxton. It was his voice voicing a big thing that looked like Jabba the Hutt that talked, the animatronics or, like when you go to the Disneyland and them bears are singing and they ain't them bears' real voices, right? And the Pirates of the Caribbean, that's people making a recording for the talking gecko, but the pirates aren't talking geckos, they're talking pirates that had somebody's voice be recorded to pretend that the people that recorded their voice are talking for those Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Dun, 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 dun. Do you get it? Okay. It's a way to make money off of gullible people who are stupid as fuck because they think they need money to sexually procreate. Oh, do you get it? Okay. So, it's weird as fuck. Yeah. Fuck is weird, because if you think you need money to sexually procreate, you're not a Christian and or Muslim, and you're fucked in your noggin, man. You're already fucked in your noggin before you take the money to fuck the bitch who's the world's first profession. You're fucking crazy, man. You're mental. Yeah. Yeah, she has nice legs, but no self-esteem. Yeah. Zang. Excellent. Okay. Gratuitous sex scene. You ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Well, because there's no pornography in Christian and Muslim world. Just holy covenants. Yeah. Okay. Do you understand? Wow. I like connecting to this guy better than I like connecting to Dwayne from Tech Room Company. He's the type of guy, you're going to stay around and get on my nerves, and then you're going to talk about kicking my ass, and then I'll have to kick yours. Big boy. Take those big hands and I'll knock them upside your own head with them. Stop hitting yourself. It's like, well, stop trying to, you hit me, bam, you hit yourself. What happened? I just introduced your face to the wall. You swung on me and then you missed because you were overconfident and angry because you're stupid and I pointed it out to you. And then you told me to shut up. And then you tried to shut me up. And then I just went, bam. Oh, wow. Want to try that again? I already did that with Dwayne from Tech Room Bible Club. Oh, hey, man's delusional, thinks he's a messiah. Nobody watches him. This is Las Cruces, New Mexico, where they run genocidal operations through scientific perverts with rocket scientists and special forces murderers that you watch their TV shows for entertainment instead of being a real Christian. Oh, you couldn't figure out the apocalypse if it kicked you in the teeth for telling lies over money on YouTube for advertising dollars and said you didn't do it. All right, I love you. That's why everybody does it. You're not doing it. I'm not telling lies. I'm telling the truth. That's why I don't make advertising dollars. Yeah.